Hey guys, welcome back to another vlog with the Rooms family. Tonight it's another story time. I hope all is well in the starting of this new year, and I wish you guys all the best. This is a real life story and also a motivation video for young people that have young teenage pregnancy. I got pregnant when I was 17 years old, so I know what it is like to be pregnant at a young age. Well, my first pregnancy, when I was pregnant and my family found out that I was pregnant, you know, I was going to school at the time, so they were saying that I should not bring forth that child because I'm going to school and it's going to look bad on the family. Since my older sister got pregnant at a young age too, so they wanted me to abort the child. But as a young lady, I decided that, I believe in God from a young stage, and I baptized at an early stage of life. So I know that life is from God. So that is the reason why I promised God that I will never abort a child. And I bring forth my child, and I'm happy that today my son is 16 years of age, and he's a wonderful child. He's a well-behaving child, and I love him so much. And now, if I'm sick, he can take care of me. And things that I did not know, like I'm doing a video now, he teaches me to do a vlog, and he teaches me to make my thumbnail, he teaches me to upload video. So all of the things that I did not know, my son teaches me to do it. So I'm grateful that I bring forth my son. And my family was telling me, oh, abort the child. And I was saying, no, I'm not going to abort the child and stuff like that. And they was upset with me. But, I was old enough to realize that a child is a blessing. And, sometimes the child come at the time when you don't want that child to come and hurt. But God knows best. And young ladies out there today, if you're pregnant or you're in a similar situation, or if you have a child already but you're young, just keep the faith, keep praying, work towards your goal. If you want to go back to school, further your education, because I went back to school to evening class, and the little that I know today, I get that in evening class. So keep the faith. My son is 16 years of age now, and he made me so proud and stuff like that. He's in the 6th form now. He did his CXC, and he comes out with 3 CXC, and he's going back to finish up. So he want to do 4 more, and I feel so grateful that God has bringing him so far. I love him so much. I love him. There is a well-behaved child. He does not give me any trouble. Teenage boy would be giving trouble, and they wouldn't company, or teacher would be calling and complain. None of that. From basic school come right up, he was a good behaving child. Also, my 3rd child, my marriage got break off, and because my marriage was very abusive, and I decided that I was gonna leave no matter what it takes. No money, no business, no nothing that I had at that time couldn't let me stay, because my marriage was very abusive. And I left my husband with my 2 kids, and then I get involved, and I get my 3rd child, which is a boy. And I have a friend that I used to work with, and when she found out that I was pregnant, she was encouraging me to abort the child, because I recently left my husband and I was trying to get myself back together. And each time I would go to her business space, because I used to work with her, she would tell me to throw away my child. And I tell her that I'm not going to throw away my child. I'm going to bring forth this child, because I made a vow to God that, no matter what star, no matter how many children I conceive with, I will bring forth those child. And life was very rough, and I was on my own. My bills was like sky high, and I could hardly pay my bills. But regardless of what, I am going to bring forth my child. And I, you know, every time I go around that girl, she would tell me to throw away my child. 3 months after I was pregnant, I found out, she told me that she was pregnant. And I said to myself, what if I had followed her and throw away my child and now she's pregnant? Anyways, I was the one who caused her not to throw away that child, because she was going to throw away that child. And I am the one who tell her not to do it. And you know, that girl was my very best friend. We don't speak anymore, but you know, she's always in my heart, because she was a good person to me, but she was also a bad influence, like telling me to throw away my child. And you know, both of us come to the United States and have our child. I encourage her to have her child in the United States and stuff like that. So people will tell you to throw away your child, and then they fall in the same situation that you are in. They are telling you to come out of that situation in certain type of way. Meanwhile, they are not doing the right thing and they fall in the same situation. So just do what your heart tell you to do. Just talk to God and He will lead you. I have never aborted a child, and I have my kids and I love them dearly. And you know, I would never abort a child. No matter what situation I am in, everything will fall in place, and God is always by our side if we believe and we trust in Him. You know, when I was planning to come to this state to have my child, I didn't have any money. I didn't know where I'm going to get it. My baby father didn't have it, and I prayed to God one night. I see a shooting star and I said, God, you see, if you make me go to America and have this child, I would never abort a child. I don't have the money. I don't have nowhere in America to stay at the time. And you know that my baby father have a car. He sold the car. He gave me 30,000. Meanwhile, my ticket was 50,000. And that same friend was telling me to abort the child. She helped me to buy the ticket. Not only helped me to buy the ticket, but she bring me to America to her friend house, where I was a total stranger, and that girl take me in, and I was there, and we tell the girl that we was gonna stay for 2 weeks. But I'm gonna show you how God works. Meanwhile, I was there at her house in Connecticut. Her mom tell her that she's going to Jamaica for 2 months. So she didn't have anyone to stay with her child. So she asked me if I could keep her child. And that is the way God worked, because I didn't have any way, and she only said we could only stay there for 2 weeks. So I was there and I take care of her child. I take care of her house. I clean her house. I cleaned her house. I do everything for her. And I was there. She didn't take any money from me for bills. She was providing food for me. When I must go to my doctor visit, she would take me. You know, she would give me everything. She would take me to shopping to buy clothes, to buy baby clothes for my baby. You know, she take me to the hospital when I was giving birth. She was there with me. She come back for me. That girl takes such a good care of me, and I was totally stranger. She was introduced to me by my friend that was telling me about the child. And that girl, I was there for a while. I could buy my ticket to go home, and because I take care of her son so good, and I take care of the house, I wash her clothes, I do everything for her. And when she come home, she get her dinner. She was loved by me. She loved me so much, and I was a total stranger. So I pray and ask God to find some way for me to stay in America to have my child. And I didn't have any fear, and I come to America without $1 in my pocket. And that girl take care of every bills, everything that I want. She bought me. She gave me money in my pocket. Her boyfriend was so nice. You know, with the Christmas, I was there because I was pregnant at that time, the Christmas season. And her boyfriend buy me Pampers for my Christmas gift. She buy me gift. You know, I didn't have any money to buy my ticket to go back to Jamaica. And that girl buy my ticket to go back to Jamaica. Right? That is how God worked in my life. I went through a lot of stuff. My son is 5 years of age now and he's doing well, you know, and God has been so good to me, and I have my kids. and I love all of them with all my heart. And I'm just telling young ladies out there that they can overcome abuse, they can overcome their young pregnancy, teenage pregnancy, because of God. God is able. And I am telling you tonight, if you just only believe. He said, yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, he said, I will fear no evil. He said, walk through. He didn't say it was permanent. He didn't say it was forever. You know, and I went through a lot of abuse with men, and I was strong enough to walk away, and I was strong enough to do it by myself with God Almighty help. I am strong enough to do it. So today I could encourage a young person that do not, because you went through abuse or you get pregnant out of school, it does not stop there. If you be ambitious, I do 3 jobs. I do 2 cases in the week, and I do a weekend job. I work 7 days of the week. I only have 2 days of the week, Saturday and Sundays. And I do this because of my kids and for the love that I have for them. You know, so with the help of God, all things is possible. Don't be scared because of, you know, you're scared to leave the relationship because you're gonna say, because you built everything there. In Jamaica, I walk away, leave a shop and a bar I walk away, leave a cub with 300 chicken and my pen with around 13 pigs, and I leave around 15 head of goat. You know, I walk away, leave it with my husband with a 3-bedroom house, living room, kitchen and bathroom, and I walk away, leave it because I did not intend for it to cost my life. And today I came to America because of that abusive relationship, and I did not want things to go sour and I lose my life. So young ladies out there, you don't have to stay in abusive relationship. And I've been through a lot of abused relationship, and I'm strong today because of God. You know, my tears become my food at night. I cried to God whenever I wake up in the night and I have a situation going on. You know, I cry to God. I turn that moment of pain into tears of joy. And I can say today I am not where I want to be in life, but I can say I am strongly standing on my foot because of the grace of God. You know, sometimes we're young and we fall and we falter. We do things that we should not do because, you know, sometimes our mind is not steady, but it all comes down to one thing. Every knee shall bow and every tongue shall confess that Jesus Christ is Lord. You know, I start this YouTube channel and I wanted to go somewhere. I wanted to be a YouTuber. You know, I have different things that I'm planning to do. I don't have the proper equipment. Now I'm using my phone, but I know with the help of God, my channel will go somewhere and it will grow. So young ladies out there, you don't have to sit down. You know, some days I feel like I can't go. Some days I feel like I want to cry because I'm tired. Sometimes I'm working and I'm working so many jobs, but guess what? Each day I ask God to give me the strength. And I'm working with nice clients. They come like my family. When I'm at work, it seems like I'm at home. Right now, I'm on a 12-hour shift, you know, and it's